Hello and welcome back. This is a guitar tutorial for Silent Night, and I'll be using fingerstyle technique for guitar. If you need help setting up your fingerstyle hand or picking hand, you can check out this video above here. Let's take a look at the tabs here. Alright, so this is in 3/4 timing, which means that each one of the bars here has 3 beats. So I'd like to focus mostly on the left hand here. So we'll start off with the 4th finger on this note here and 3rd finger here, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to maintain the bass line here. I'm trying to maintain all this bass here for these first 4 bars, which is also one phrase. Okay, so it goes like this. And you can hear that I'm keeping, or in C, that I'm keeping the 4th finger here all the way throughout. Well, I have to lift it here for this open string, and then I come back again and I'm keeping the 4th finger down. Let's try that again. Okay, that's our first phrase. Bar number 5, this 5th fret, we're going to play with 4th finger, pinky. Then we have an open string D here. And we're going to play our 1st finger here for the 2nd fret. And here I sometimes use the 3rd finger, or you can use the 2nd if you want, and then I will use the 2nd finger here if I use the 3rd finger. If you use the 2nd finger here, you'll end up with the 1st finger down here. So let's play this from 5. I think it's best to have your 4th finger here on this note, and then 2nd finger here. Then we can use our 3rd finger here so that the connection between the notes doesn't not that stays the 4th finger here. It's the one that's on the 2nd string. Use this 3rd finger. So something like this. Let's take a look. Bar 5 to 8. And I included the bass here on that bar 8. You can use that if you want to, or you can use open G for that one. They both kind of work. Okay, let's see that again. Different camera angle for my fretting hand. All right, let's keep moving to bar number 9. Okay, so we have a 3rd finger here, and then 3rd finger here again, and then we'll have 3rd finger here as well, keeping our basses, and then we'll need our 4th finger here. You can use your 1st or 2nd finger. I use my 2nd finger here. And then I'm not too concerned with stacking anything here because you have an open string. And then you have a 4th finger here. The same here, fourth finger kind of stays there, anchored. It's the same, this bar here is the same as the beginning. So let's do that. I think the most difficult part is that bar number 11, the transition between 10 and 11 with the bass. And then you have to find these two at the same time. But it just takes some practice. Okay, and then it kind of repeats again. 13 to 16. Okay, from 17 on here, as you can see, the music is ascending, so it's going up in pitch, 5, 5, 8, 5, and then comes back 2, 3, and then goes back up again to 7. So I got to prepare these, the 5, 5, and 8, and back to 5, and then this next one is prepared separately. So I'm going to have my first finger on the 5 and 5, and I'm going to have my fourth finger here on the 8. And then I'm going to come back to 5 again with the first finger. So essentially I'm playing in the 5th position here. Alright, so we had 1 here, so we slide, and then we have second finger here on the 3, and then we slide again with the second finger to the 7, and the thumb is playing all the basses with the P, right? Okay, so the try to get the G instead of the B. B works well too because it's part of G major, as you can kind of hear. If you play the B, I wouldn't worry too much, but when you're practicing, try to get the G, it sounds nicer. There we go, that's nice. And then do a little bit of a vibrato. It's always nice with the vibrato. Let's take a look from the other camera angle here, just for my fretting hand. Try to use the vibrato whenever I can. Sometimes you can't. It works well up on the higher frets here in the middle of the guitar. Okay, and just a quick note about the slides. When you're doing your slides, you want to maintain your melody so that you don't end up moving your melody earlier. So if you listen for that and that's happening to you, try to take out the slide and just play the note regularly, so that you're landing your beats on time, so it doesn't end up being too early. Right? So you want to have that, because the melody is very recognizable, and if you go a little bit early in the timing, people will recognize that. Alright, so moving on to the last part here. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to try and stack these notes so they are not stopping the sound. They're each just ringing over and creating this nice connection. So what we're going to do is, so fourth finger on the third fret there on the first string, and then third finger here, and that means the second finger goes here. So we'll have let's take a look at another angle here for the fretting hand. So it's like this. You're trying to maintain your bass, right, throughout the whole thing. One, two, three. Let's try this angle here. 2 and 4 first. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, that's it for this tutorial for Silent Night fingerstyle. I do have a performance video, so you can check out that if you'd like to hear the whole performance. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, keep practicing, and I'll see you then.